You didn't lose your mind. They just made you believe you did. There's a specific kind of damage that happens when you love a narcissist. It doesn't look like a bruise. It looks like you doubting every thought you've ever had, apologizing for things that weren't your fault, grieving someone who was never real. And here's the part nobody talks about. The hardest part isn't leaving. It's unlearning everything they installed inside your head. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to walk you through a 10-step neurological rewiring process built on trauma research, cognitive behavioral science, and the real patterns that survivors actually use to heal. Not toxic positivity, not just move on, a real map out of the fog. And I need you to stay until step 7, because that's the one that most people skip. And it's exactly why they end up back in the same cycle. Let's go. Step 1. Name the fog. Narcissistic abuse works because it's invisible. There's a term for it: cognitive dissonance. Your brain holds two contradictory truths at the same time. This person hurts me, and this person loves me. And the conflict alone is exhausting enough to keep you stuck. Step 1 is simply naming it, not fixing it, not explaining it. Just saying, what I experienced was abuse. What I'm feeling right now is the fog. That name gives your brain something to work with. And that's where healing begins. Step 2, stop explaining yourself to them. Here's something counterintuitive. The urge to get them to understand what they did to you, that urge is part of the trap. Narcissists don't have the neurological wiring to process guilt the way you do. Researchers have found that narcissistic personality disorder involves measurably reduced gray matter in the region responsible for empathy. You are not going to get the apology. You are not going to get the acknowledgement. Every time you go back to explain yourself, you're reopening the wound yourself. Step 2, stop explaining. Stop justifying. Go completely silent. Not for them, for you. Step 3, grieve the illusion, not the person. Most survivors grieve the wrong thing. They grieve the person, the laughs, the early days, the way they made you feel seen. But here's the truth. That person was a performance, a mirror of your own desires, reflected back at you, specifically to hook you in. What you're actually grieving is the version of yourself that believed it was real. And that grief is valid. It deserves space. Step 3, allow the grief, but grieve the illusion, not the person. Step 4, detox your nervous system. Here's what most people don't realize. After prolonged narcissistic abuse, your nervous system is literally restructured. Your cortisol levels are dysregulated. Your threat detection system fires constantly, even when you're safe. You're not being dramatic. You're hyper-vigilant because your body learned it had to be. Step 4 is physical. Regulate your nervous system daily. Cold water, breath work, walking. These aren't wellness buzzwords. They're neurological resets that interrupt the cortisol loop. Spend 10 minutes a day here, non-negotiable. Step 5, find your before self. Who were you before them? What did you like? What made you laugh without permission? What boundaries did you hold naturally before someone trained you to abandon them? Step 5 is an excavation exercise. Write down 3 things about yourself that existed before the relationship: interests, values, beliefs. You're not starting over. You're finding your way back. Step 6, cut the invisible cord. You can block someone on every platform, move to a different city, never speak their name again, and still be psychologically tethered to them. That's called a trauma bond. It's not weakness, it's biochemistry. The intermittent reinforcement cycle, hot and cold, love and rejection, triggers dopamine spikes identical to addiction. Your brain, quite literally, treats them like a drug. Step 6 is recognizing the bond for what it is: not love, not connection, a chemical dependency that was deliberately engineered. You don't cure addiction by romanticizing it. Step 7. Rebuild your reality. Testing. This is the one most survivors skip, and it's the whole game. Narcissistic abuse is fundamentally an epistemological attack. They didn't just hurt your feelings. They dismantled your ability to trust your own perception. That's what gaslighting does at its core. Step 7 is rebuilding that internal compass. Every day, practice this. State one observation out loud. That interaction felt dismissive. Don't qualify it. Don't explain it away. You're retraining your brain to trust itself. Small statements, every day. This is the rewiring. Step 8. Set no explanation boundaries. Old, you gave reasons for every boundary because you were taught that your needs required justification. New rule. Boundaries don't need a defense. I'm not available for that. Full stop. I won't discuss this with you. Full stop. You don't owe anyone a dissertation on your own limits. Step 8 is practicing the boundary without the apology attached to it. It will feel rude at first. That discomfort is the healing. Step 9. Stop waiting for the apology. I'm going to say this plainly. The apology is not coming. And even if it did, it wouldn't fix what you think it would fix. Closure is not something they can give you. Closure is something you build inside yourself, without their participation. Step 9. Stop outsourcing your healing to the person who broke you. Write the letter. Send it to no one. Burn it if you have to. The closure is in you, not in their response. Step 10. Rewire toward yourself. This is the last step, but really it's the first step of the rest of your life. Everything that happened, the self-doubt, the walking on eggshells, the version of you that shrank to survive, that wasn't your personality. That was an adaptation. Step 10 is a daily reclamation. Choose one thing per day that is purely, unambiguously for you, not to prove anything, not to perform wellness for anyone, just because you exist and you matter. The goal of rewiring is not to become someone who forgets what happened. It's to become someone who remembers and chooses themselves anyway. Here's what all 10 steps have in common. Every single one puts the locus of healing back inside you. Not in their remorse, not in their acknowledgement, not in a relationship that was built on your confusion. Narcissistic abuse is designed to make you believe the problem is you. The 10-step rewiring process is the systematic, evidence-backed process of proving that belief wrong, one day, one decision, one boundary at a time. You're not broken, you're conditioned, and conditioning can be undone. The fog lifts, not all at once, but it lifts. If this hit home, share it with someone who needs it. You might not know exactly who, but somewhere in your circle, someone is still in the fog. And if you want to go deeper on the psychological makeup behind this kind of abuse, why narcissists, psychopaths, and Machiavellians operate the way they do, and how to spot the differences, that video drops on May 29th. It covers the dark triad, 3 of the most dangerous personality patterns in human interaction, and how to identify them before they find you. Don't miss it. I will see you in the next.